on the wind, through all the world fares Rosalind. All the pictures fairest line are with black to Rosalind. Let no fair be kept in mind, but the fair of Rosalind.
These rhymes and poems sound the same. The poet and opera must be insane.
Ow, fool!
Foretaste. If a heart do like a hind, let it seek out Rosalind. If the cat will act her kind, so be sure will Rosalind. Winter garments must be lined, so much slender Rosalind. They that reap must sheep and bind, then to court with Rosalind. Sweetest nut, how soundest mind, such nut is Rosalind. He that sweetest rule will find, must find love's brick and Rosalind. This a very false gallop of verses. Why do you affect yourself with them so?
Peace, you dull fool! I found them on a tree.
Truly the tree yields bad fruit.
I'll grapple with you, and then I shall grapple with a meddler, and it will be the earliest fruit in the country, and you will be rotten, or you will be half ripe, for that is the right virtue of a meddler.
You have said, whether wisely or no, let the forest judge.
Oh, peace, fool! Here comes my sister greeting. Stand aside.
Why should this a desert be? For it is unpeopled. No, tongues don't hang on every tree, but upon the fairest boughs. Or at every sentence end do I Rosalind write, teaching all that we to know, the quintessence of every sprite. Heavenwood in little show, Helen's cheek but not her heart. Cleopatra majesty, Atalant's better part. Thus Rosalind in many parts, by heavenly sin on was devised, to have the touches dearest prize. Heaven would that she these gifts should have, and I, to live and die her slave.
Oh, most gentle Jupiter, what tedious homily of love have you bestowed on us?
How now? Back, friends. Shepherd, go off a little. Go with him. Sirrah!
Come, shepherd, let us make an honorable retreat. Though not with vague baggage, yet with scrimmage.
Didst thou hear these verses? Didst thou hear without wondering how thy name should be hanged and carved upon these trees? Track you, who have done this?
Is it a man?
And a chain that you once wore about his neck. Change you color.
I pray thee who?
Is it possible?
Nay, I'm begging now. Tell me who it is.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, and also wonderful, wonderful, and yet again wonderful.
My complexion! Dost thou think I am comparison like a man? You think I have doublet and hose in my disposition? What manner of man is he? Is he of God's making? I pray thee, take the cork out of thy mouth that I may drink thy tidings!
It is Orlando.
Orlando?
In faith cuts Tizzy.
Orlando?
Orlando.
Oh, what shall I do with my doublet and hose? Where did you see him? Where and when? Did he ask me? How did he look? Oh, did he look as fresh as the day that he wrestled? Where and when? Where remains he? I pray you answer me in one word.
It is as easy to count alleys as to resolve the propositions of a lover. But take a taste of my finding him and relish it with good observance. I found him under a tree, like a dropped acorn.
It may well be called Jove's tree when it drops forth such fruit.
Give me audience, good madam.
Proceed.
There lay he, stretched along like a wounded knight.
Oh, it's a pity to see such a sight. It well becomes the ground.
He was furnished like a hunter.
Oh, ominous! He comes to kill my heart.
I'd like to sing my song solo. You bring me out of tune.
Dost thou know I am a woman? When I think I must speak. Sweet Theon,
You bring me out. Soft, comes he not here?
Tizzy, slink by and help him.
We thank you for I thank you too for your society.
God be with you. Let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be better strangers.
I pray you, mar that my trees may love songs in their barks.
I pray you, mar no more of my verses with reading them ill-favoredly.
Rosalind is your love's name?
Yes, just.
Ugh, I do not like hurting.
I thought of pleasing you when she was christened,
What stature is she of?
just as high as my heart.
You are full of pretty answers and have a nimble wit. Will you sit down with us? And we two with you will rally against our mistress, the world, and all our misery.
I will chide no breather in the world but myself, with whom I know most faults.
The worst fault you have is the being loved.
'Tis a fault I will not change for your best virtue. I am weary of you two.
By my troth, you're sitting for a fool when we found you.
Look but in the book, you shall see him,
There I shall see mine own figure.
which I take to be a fool.
We'll tarry no longer with you. Farewell, good Signor Love.
I'm glad of your departure. Adieu, good sirs.
I will speak to him like a saucy lackey. None of that habit playing knave with him. Do you hear, Forester?
Very well, what would you?
I pray you, what is it o'clock?
You ask me what time of day? There's no clock in the forest.
Then there is no lover in the forest. Else sighing every minute, groaning every hour, would detect a lazy foot of time, as well as a clock.
Are you native of this place? Your accent is something fine and you could purchase, and so removed a dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, and that of courtship. I have heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God I'm not a woman to be touched with so many giddy offenses. There's a man who haunts the forest, abuses our young plants with carving rosalined on their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies upon brambles. And if I could meet that fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel, for he seems to have the fever of love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaped. I pray you, tell me your remedy.
There are none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me to know a man in love.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A blue eye and sunken, which you have not. An unquestionable spirit, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not. And then your hose should be unguarded, your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man.
I pray you, youth. I could make thee believe I love.
Thee believe it. You may soon make her that you love believe it. But in good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses on the trees, in which the name Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to you, youth, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you as in love as your rhymes speak?
I have a rhyme, no reason to express how much.
Love is merely a madness, and I tell you, it deserves as well as a dark house and whip as madmen do. I profess curing it by counsel.
Have you ever cured any so?
Yes, one. And in his case, he was to imagine me, his love, his mistress. And I, being a moonish youth, would grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles, for every passion something, and for no passion truly anything, would now like him, then loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, then wait for him, then spit at him, that I drove my suitor from a mad humor of love to a living humor of madness, which was to forswear the full stream of the world and to live in a monastery. And thus, I cured him.
I would not be cured, youth.
I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come every day to my cot and woo me.
Now by the face of my love, I will. Tell me where it is.
Go with me and I will show it to you. And by the way, you can tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, good youth.
Come, sister, will you go?